Hello students, I am Dr. Sayani Bandyopadhyay, Assistant Professor of Biology. Today we will discuss about a topic from the Biology for Engineers BS EEE 301 third semester EEE department course, which is the Introduction to Immunology. What is immunology? Immunology is a study where the defense mechanism of our body is described. So this is a very introductory part of the immunology. So what is immunology? Immunology is a study of immune system which can be cell mediated, which some cells also take parts, and humoral aspects. Humoral means the fluid surfaces of immunity and immunoresponse. So how our immunity generated, how immune responses can created when a particular foreign pathogen, some bacteria or virus attacks. That is the study which is known as the immunology. So it is a branch of biology involved with the study of the immune system, components of immune system, and the physiological function, how physiological changes happen after the effects of a particular any kinds of foreign particles. So immune system, what is immune system? These are different types of cells, lymphocytes, and these are lymph nodes also, these are the bone marrow, thymus. So immune system mainly it is the overview, it can be called as a defense mechanism. The immune system is a network of cells and tissues and organs which work together for protecting our body from the foreign pathogens. The immune systems are highly specific. For a particular pathogen there is a specific immune system, and also memory, some for generating a particular responses. Sometimes in a at the time of previous attacks, some parts of the immune responses were already stored in the memory. These are called the memory cells. So after second infection, the memory cells helps to respond properly and fight against the particular disease. Innate and adaptive immunity. So innate immunity are the physical barriers, chemical barriers, cellular defense, and adaptive are natural or vaccine mediated or acquired. So innate immunity provides the early line defense, and adaptive immunity system recognizes and reacts to a large number of microbial and non-microbial substances. For adaptive immunity, antibodies are required. So what are antibodies? This is the Y-like structure. It is called as antibody. And what is antigen? Antigens is any substance that triggers the immune response. So these are the foreign substances which come to the body and triggers the immune response. So for protecting the cell against the antigen, antibodies are created, it is a protein which is Y-shaped, and it detects the antigen, so it binds with the antigen and produces the immune response. So antigen recognition, for identifying a particular antigen, at the first step is the recognition. The antigen recognition, when the antigens particularly binds, then the cells can recognize that, and after that the antigens are processed and presented by the immune cells, and then the antigen, after processing, the presentation of antigen is carried out. There are two cells, one is B cells and T cells, which takes part, B lymphocytes or T lymphocytes takes part in the immunology, and this one is humoral immunity, another one is the cell mediated immunity. So humoral immunity mainly the B cell mediated and the cell mediated immunity, where the particular cells can take part. So this is the B cells, it is developed in the bone marrow, and it is the T cell. T comes from the thymus, though it is also at first it is originated from the bone marrow, but then it is these particular T cells developed in the thymus. So BTH cells means T helper cells, means helps to produce against the defense mechanism, in the defense mechanism. Another one is the TC cells, which is the cytotoxic cells, and B cells, there are plasma B cells, which is plasma, in the plasma they are presented, and another one is the memory B cells, we already talked about that, and B cells are after that the antibodies are generated. So, clinical applications of immunology. Like we all know, during the corona period, how vaccination is important, we could understand. So, vaccines, for producing our vaccines, the immunology is important. For producing some immunotherapy for fighting against cancer, also immunology study is important. For diagnose any kinds of disease like HIV, autoimmune disease, the study of immunology also important. And for transplantation, for host to prevent a host rejection, also immunology study is very crucial. Thank you so much for listening.